Hello everyone, this is Javon S83, and today I thought I'd make a video about my Alienware. It has finally happened. It has died, sadly. But before I get into that, I'd like to make an update on what is happening with my channel and all those other goods. So if you want to see the meat of this video and about the Alienware, I'll put in the description and in the annotation below about where to skip to the video to get to that if you don't care about what's happening on my channel. So my channel, I'd like to thank everybody who's been viewing my videos. I just went on my channel one day and I saw that my Rabbids Invasion video had 20,000 views. That is amazing. I didn't expect to get more than 50 views on my videos, and to just see that one of them made 20,000, I didn't even know what to do, man. That was incredible. So for all of you that are viewing my videos, leaving the likes, leaving the comments, subscribing, thank you very much. And speaking of subscribing, I have over 150 subscribers, so that's another great thing that has been achieved on my channel. So thank you for that as well. I haven't been making many videos lately because I just got a new computer, which I will go into detail about during my discussion about my Alienware. And other things in life are happening to keep me from making videos. So one of the reasons that I don't make videos as much as many more is because OBS is always having problem with me. I can never get these games to record right, and I can never get them at a constant frame rate. I just get sick of dealing with it. So I just say, forget it. I'll make it another time. And it just keeps happening over and over again. I say, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I don't do it. I'm just a lazy person, I suppose. But the more I see that my views go up, the more I just want to keep making a video. So hopefully, I'm hoping that when I get a new graphics card, that my computer will perform better when recording. And maybe I might even stream if that goes well. So for right now, I'm just going to wait to get that new graphics card, and now maybe I'll make more videos after that. But for right now, I think this will be my latest video until that happens. Okay, so now going into what happened with my Alienware. So my Alienware has finally died. Not died, but it needed a lot of work to get it back up running, and I really don't want to have to deal with that. So what happened to my Alienware? I'd say about March maybe. I kind of got tired of my computers, the CPU and the graphics card getting so much heat. So I thought maybe I could put some thermal paste on it, both the GPU and CPU. So I successfully put the thermal paste CPU. That was no problem. Then I put it on the graphics card, and that was a real, sorry about that, but that was a real big problem because I messed up the fan. Don't ask me why. I feel stupid for that happening, but oh well, I got over it. Don't ask me about that. So I got a new graphics card. I had to get the same exact one because the Alienware, you can't upgrade the parts because of the size of the graphics cards, and because of that little power supply that is really horrible. So you can't put all these high-tech parts into it. So oh well. So I went and I got a new graphics card. It didn't cost me a lot. It cost me like $80 because it's an old graphics card. So that was real lucky right there. So I put it in my computer. Everything went well. It had coil whine, but I dealt with that. Oh well. So it worked for about a month, and then next thing I know, I turn on my Alienware one day and I get an internal hard drive error. And that was pretty much the end of it. I went and I bought a new hard drive thinking that, hey, if I got a new graphics card, then maybe I can get a new hard drive and this will work. I got the new hard drive, put it in, and it didn't work. I got the same exact model that comes with the Alienware, and that just didn't happen. So I thought maybe it's probably something wrong with the motherboard, but I am not getting a new motherboard. So I said, forget this. I'm done with this Alienware. I spent over $150 in new parts just to get this thing running, but I think it's time to build a new computer. So I went and I bought all the parts and I built myself my own computer. I got pretty much upgraded everything except the graphics card, which I kept from my Alienware. I took my graphics card and I took my hard drive out my Alienware because I bought a new hard drive, the same exact kind. I'm not going to let that go to waste, and I'm not going to buy a different one. So I put all that in the new one, and it works perfectly. It had no issues. So actually building the computer, I finally have firsthand experience with it. It's actually not that difficult. I guess you can describe it like putting Lego pieces together. You just put everything in the right place. Nothing went wrong. It took me 2 days to build it. Now, before you call me names and say 2 days, that's outrageous. I built mine in 2 minutes. Well, well, it actually took me like 3 hours to put all the parts together. But I'm really lazy. So when the wire management came around, I kind of kept falling asleep. I just didn't want to deal with it, and I just play a game or something. So I just had a computer fully built, just sitting there on my desk, just waiting for me to put all the wires in the, fixing the wires so they're not in the way of fans and stuff. And so that took me 2 days. It's more like, I guess you could say that it took me 4 hours to build it, not 2 days, but I was just lazy and just didn't want to do it all in one go, So I put it together. It was pretty easy. I can't really go into differences about from an Alienware to a built PC because that's just unfair. Because the Alienware has different parts in it. So for me to describe, let's say something like, "Oh, my built one runs a lot faster," it's because it has better RAM processor. Of course, it's going to run faster. But something I can say is that it's a lot quieter, and I can upgrade it anytime. That's pretty much the only differences I can think of. And I also don't have all the custom features that the Alienware had, like the command center for Alienware, or when you start it up, you get the alien head that shows up. I don't have those kind of features anymore, but it's not really something I'm going to miss, or pretty much anyone should miss. So, am I happy with the new my built PC? I really am, because it feels good to know that I can upgrade it anytime. I don't have any barriers like I did with the Alienware. You couldn't upgrade it because of the power supply and the space. Yeah, it just didn't have any of that. So, right now I'm planning on getting a new graphics card because GTX 660 isn't cutting it anymore. I'm thinking about upgrading to a 970, 980. But my experience with the Alienware has been decent. I'd say all the problems that I've had with it until the hard drive finally just failed were problems that you could fix yourself. I believe in my first video, I just got to run down what's been happening with the first video. I got a screwed up one from Best Buy. That's Best Buy's fault. So I have to order a new one. I got it. It worked well. The disk drive was messed up, and it never got fixed. That disk drive was just dead. I don't know why, but it just wouldn't work from day one. From both of the Alienwares I got. And then I believe the fans were running loud in my second video, which I just dealt with. Even dusting it out, they were just loud. I guess that's just the way the Alienware is, maybe. And then in my video currently, the graphics card screwing up was my fault. Putting a thermal paste on the graphics card was easy. That wasn't an issue at all. I did that easily. But I opened up the fan as well, which I shouldn't have done. So that's why that got screwed up. It was all like my curiosity that broke that graphics card. So I guess it's true what they say, curiosity kills the cat. So but that was no problem. I easily got a new graphics card, put that in, and it worked perfectly. It's just that hard drive failure was just finally the thing that killed it. I'm not sure what happened. I just woke up one day, turned it on, and it said internal hard drive failure. And I got a new hard drive, put it in, and it just didn't work still. So I just said, I'm done. I'm not going to call Dell about this. I'm not going to buy a new motherboard. I'm just done. So I bought a new one, and now I'm running with this. So finally, there will be no more updates about my Alienware. no more gameplay videos from it. I'm finally done. So the new gameplay videos you'll be seeing from my PC are from my built one. I'll put the specs down below. So if you're curious about whether you should get an Alienware or not, I really can't suggest either or. Just do what you think is best. If you don't want to build a PC, you can get an Alienware or a different kind of built computer, or you can just buy all the parts and pay a friend, pay some body to build it for you. It doesn't matter. Or you can build it yourself. A computer is a computer to me. My only problems with the Alienware was just that, like I said, the fans are kind of loud for me. Like my built PC's fans are really, really quiet. So, yeah, that's my final update on my Alienware. R.I.P. It lasted from 2012 to 2015. So I had good. I got it in December 2012. So, yeah, I'd say a good 3-4 years with it. So that's pretty good for the lifespan of a computer. So, yeah, that's all. The last update for my Alienware. So thanks for watching. If you've been sticking with me throughout this whole thing, I have a part 1, a part 2, and this is the last part 3. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.